today to hear me. So I have a moment for mission to help rededicate Hudson House. I've been asked to speak about our church's Hudson House on behalf of the committees of both mission and buildings and grounds, because we have both been involved in its reconstruction and rehabilitation. But a few words to help all of you understand what Hudson House is and what it means to us. From the earliest days of CCPC, the word community in our name has defined us, who we are as a congregation. Our history is rich with stories of inspirational efforts to serve and improve the lives of people across generations, geographies, and cultures. I will mention a sampling, because I have a limited time here, that I feel have impacted us and our Hudson House. Recall the turbulent civil rights era of the early 60s. Charter members founded this church in Bowie. And we have some charter members with us here today. Recall our members organizing and serving on the board of directors of the Bowie Action Council, the only interracial welfare and social advocacy organization in Bowie. Recall our members not only helping the Bowie Action Council demand that the Levitt Corporation abandon its discriminatory residential sales policy, but pushing actively for programs that provided support to the homeless and underprivileged of our area. Recall how we first began providing emergency housing in our church nursery in 1973. And we have sponsored refugee families from Cuba, Ethiopia, Romania, Bosnia, and Sierra Leone. A family from Cuba in 1962 was initially housed in a small trailer behind our church. Recall our close working relationship with the pastoral, counseling, and consultation centers of Greater Washington. That's a mouthful. Including their longtime Bowie presence in a classroom office over in Dodds Hall. Recall that our members began the Bowie Food Pantry in one section of Dodds Hall before its rapid growth outgrew our physical ability to continue housing it here. Actually, it began in the Frank's garage, but that's another story. Recall our longtime participation in Prince George's County's Warm Nights program that housed and fed dozens of the area's unhoused during winter weather. Recall our Christmas Families program that annually provides dozens of area families with food, plus a toy and clothing for each of their children. In the past, that has numbered up to 300 people in 1 year. Recall our construction of showers over in Dodds Hall, bathrooms over there, showers in the bathrooms, in support of Warm Nights, because we felt they needed that. It was readily apparent that CCPC wanted to do more for those in transitional need of housing. And so, in consonance with our early activities of the building committee for this new sanctuary, one corner of Dodds Hall was reconfigured in 1988 to be our emergency housing unit. That space was originally planned for a future expansion of our kitchen. Didn't know that, did you? But had served as a pastoral counseling room and a room for adult education. Built as a one-room efficiency apartment, the emergency housing unit features a full bathroom, a kitchen, a living and sleeping area. It has its own air conditioning and heating system. There's a front door and a back door. And our guest is handed a physical key. From 1999 to 2000, The unit housed a Bosnian refugee family, 5 people. It has been renovated several times with, as you are aware, a very extensive one completed this past July. Today, we know of our apartment as the Hudson House, so named since 2001 in memory of Phil Hudson. Dr. Hudson, Dr. Philip H. Hudson, a CCPC elder and executive director of the USDA's graduate school. He was a strong and active supporter of CCPC community building activities in the Bowie area, not just this church. Among his long list of accomplishments, Phil served as the assistant city manager of Bowie from 1968 to 1970. And after that, he did serve as Director of Community Services and Associate Dean of Community Services at Prince George's Community College. He served on the board of the Community Ministry of Prince George's County, of which CCPC was a charter member. After Phil's passing in January of 2001, our church was presented with the Dr. Philip H. Hudson Community Service Award from the Community Ministry of Prince George's County for, and I quote, for demonstrating a strong commitment to building community through collective compassion, devoted outreach, and ministry, all hallmarks of Phil's life. We have framed a certificate, and it hangs proudly at our church office. For those of you who have seen this, I want to remind you where it is. You are invited to attend, as Pastor Corey mentioned, our rededication of Hudson House as part of the all-church potluck following this service. May Phil's inspiration to serve continue to inspire us all. We are also honored today to have some of Phil's family here. Some of them here are his daughter, Lynn, his son, Matthew, daughter Kathleen. Also, Lynn's son Luke, who is here from the Naval Academy. Appreciate this, and I encourage you all to meet and greet them during our potluck.